Theoretical recap. Before any penetration test or network analysis, you need a reconnaissance toolkit. Two tools are foundational: Nmap and Wireshark. Nmap, Network Mapper, is an active scanner. It sends crafted packets to hosts to discover live machines, open ports, running services, and sometimes operating system fingerprints. Wireshark is a passive packet analyzer. It captures and decodes traffic flowing through a network interface, letting you inspect protocols frame by frame. The mental model: Nmap asks questions and reads answers, active, noisy, detectable, while Wireshark silently listens to everything that passes, passive, observational. They complement each other. Nmap tells you what is exposed, Wireshark shows you what is actually being exchanged. On Linux, you already know package managers, apt, yum/dnf, from your previous course, and you can identify open ports with ss/netstat. This workshop bridges those skills to security tooling. Common mistakes: installing outdated versions from a distro repository without checking, forgetting that Wireshark capture requires elevated privileges or membership in the Wireshark group, and running Nmap scans against systems you are not authorized to touch. This is illegal. Mini example. After installing, Nmap SV localhost reveals services listening on your own machine, and cross-checking with SS Tulpin confirms the same ports, demonstrating how active scanning correlates with local socket state. Workshop brief. Your objective is to install, verify, and perform a first hands-on use of both Nmap and Wireshark on your Linux system. A virtual machine or a personal lab is strongly recommended. You will confirm the installations work, run a controlled scan against your own machine, capture live traffic, and document everything in a short report. This mirrors the exact first steps of any authorized reconnaissance engagement. Steps to follow. First, prepare your environment. Update your package index and install Nmap and Wireshark using the appropriate package manager for your distribution. apt for Debian/Ubuntu, dnf/yum for Fedora/RAL. Confirm the installed versions and compare them against the latest stable releases published on the official project sites. Note any significant gap. During the Wireshark installation, pay attention to the prompt about allowing non-root users to capture packets, and configure the Wireshark group accordingly. Verify your user has the right permissions to capture without running the whole application as root. Second, exercise Nmap. Scan only your own loopback and local machine, for example localhost in 127.0.0.1. Experiment with at least 3 distinct scan types or options: a basic port scan, a service/version detection scan, and one additional flag of your choosing. For each, observe and record the output, then cross-verify the discovered open ports using SS or netstat, connecting this back to your earlier network chapter. Explain any discrepancies you find. Third, exercise Wireshark. Start a capture on your active network interface, generate some traffic, open a web page, ping a host you control, or run one of your Nmap scans against localhost, then stop the capture. Apply at least 2 display filters. For example, filtering by protocol such as TCP or ICMP, and by a specific port. Identify and describe one complete exchange you observe, for instance, a TCP 3-way handshake or a DNS query and response. Fourth, correlate and reflect. Run an Nmap scan while Wireshark is capturing, and observe how the scan appears at the packet level. This reveals why Nmap is considered noisy and detectable. Draw one conclusion about detection from what you see. Finally, produce a concise report, roughly 1 to 2 pages, containing the exact installation commands you used, the versions installed, screenshots or copied output of your scans and captures, the display filters applied, your cross-verification with SS/netstat, and your reflections on the Nmap versus Wireshark correlation and detectability. Submit this report before the deadline.